Hey guys, welcome back. Let's continue with the texturing part of this video. Going into the UV editor, you can see that right now I haven't UV unwrapped anything, and this is something we need to do before we start with the texturing. So let's go in here and make one scene. It goes around over here. Before we do any of that, let's just come into planar projection and do that once on the y-axis. Not gonna do anything yet. Cut tool and one for the back. Don't need that much. Doing the same thing for the ribbon. Unfold. Use move and sew because there was more than one cut in that. Going back and selecting all of these. I'm gonna press Ctrl L on our keyboard to automatically align them. To combine this and assign it a new material. So let's go into assign new material, Arnold shaders, and AI standard surface. Let's call this Magic Hat Matte. Okay, now we are ready to export our Magic Hat. Export selection. Okay, so I have Substance opened and I'm just going to drag and drop my FBX file into it. Here is where you can select document resolution and select a template. So for this template, you could leave it to default. If you wanted to take it inside of a game engine like Unity or Unreal Engine, you could select those templates from here. I am not doing that, so I'm just going to create a 2K document resolution and not gonna click this, not gonna import anything, or don't need to do these. Just press OK. That should bring my Magic Hat into the scene. So right now if I press the F1 key, you can see that I can see both my UVs and my hat at the same time. If I press F2, it hides the UV section and just gives me the hat. So let's start. Tweak these settings a little. Okay, so let's go into materials, smart materials, and you can see that we have a lot of material presets inside. So let's select something like baseball hat, and right now I don't think anything has happened aside from it just having a base fabric and a bit of wear inside of it. Let's check a few other materials to see if so these are futuristic. I don't need those, but let's type in fabric. So I'm only looking at fabric. Okay, reinforced, washed out, dodged, flannel, line, creased, sky-fi. So let's try burlap. Change the base color to black. It does look a lot better, I guess, than the simple baseball fabric, but for this one I think I'll go with this. Then create a black mask on top of it. Apply it only to these two sections. For this, we need something different. So let's say now this adds a bit of wear and tear inside of it, so I don't need that. Could just use this again, and this time change the fabric base color to red. So we have a magician's hat ready for use. So all we need to do now is export this file, export textures. So we only need these three things basically. So we can export that now. Let's just go into the downloads folder and just export that real quick. Going back into Maya, I'm going to the color channel, and going to apply these one by one. First off is the base color, and once we have that applied, just hit hit 6 on your keyboard, and that will start showing that. I'm going to untoned so we can see it better. Okay, you can see there's a bit of a shininess going on to it. That's because we don't have the roughness map applied. So I'm into specular roughness, and adding in the reference channel. That fixes the shininess problem. And going into geometry and adding the normal, that gives it a bit of a fabric feel or depth.